Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Where we last left off, we were going through Bilewater, my new least favorite area of the entire map. And we had made it to, I think it was Groal the Great was the guy's name, something big like that. And I was struggling on him, so I ended up looking it up, and there is a little trick, and I was on the right track. I was on the right track in the first place. Basically, none of his attacks really do damage above or below him. So when we get to that phase, we have to sort of, I guess, sit in the water, and I guess he can't really hit us very easily, except for when he jumps out. I think that's the trick to it. I was trying to avoid the water as much as possible. I never realized the cloak is totally full of fluff now. I wonder how my body can even fit in there anymore. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So let's get right on into it. Man, I watch a lot of YouTube when I can. And I've been trying... Oh, shoot. Need to remember how to play the game. I've been trying so hard to avoid Silksong spoilers. Because I'm making Silksong videos, YouTube's like, oh, he probably wants to see a bunch of Silksong videos, right? He wants to know exactly what's going to happen before it actually does. And it is so hard for me. I'm so scared I'm going to get, like, spoiled on the final boss or something. I still haven't seen any of that. And I'm trying so hard to avoid it. At least the best I can. Because, you know, I want it to be a good, fresh reaction when I get surprised by things. I don't like spoilers. I remember when, I think it was, one of the new Star Wars movies came out. It was back when I was in high school still. And not one of my friends, it was some guy on the bus, totally spoiled it. He's like, oh yeah, Han Solo dies. If you didn't see it yet, that's a spoiler. Han Solo dies. And I was like, are you kidding me? You could have... Why did you tell me that? You just ruined the whole thing for me. So I watched it, and I was like, maybe he was lying or something. But no, he wasn't lying. Han Solo did die, in fact. It was really unfortunate. I'm still kind of upset about it, even now. But yeah, spoilers are the worst. I try to avoid them as much as possible for pretty much everything. In other news, when I was at the gym this morning, there were so many people there. I don't know what was going on. There must have been some kind of event or something. But the entire parking lot, except for like one space in the very back, was full. And so I had to park super far away from the entrance. And it was raining today, which is lovely. Sort of screwed me over on that front. It was super windy too. My hair So I need a haircut pretty bad right now. I've got an appointment for next week. And when my hair gets long and there's wind, it just starts blowing all over the place. You got people that look good with wind hair, you know? And I'm not one of them. I look like Albert Einstein when there's wind in my hair, which is not an ideal look in my opinion. You know, maybe someone really digs the Einstein look, but it's not me. Yeah, so what I try to do is I try to face the direction the wind is coming from, so that way it doesn't really screw out my hair. Because I can't see what it's doing to it. I just know that once I look in a mirror later, it looks really bad. So now we got to get in the water with this stupid guy. We just got to sit down here, and he can't do anything to us. I know this is kind of cheesing it a little bit. I just hate this place. I want to get out of here. So I'm letting it slide for this one time. Once we get to the second phase, I'm going to use some of my mechanical bugs to make it go a little faster. I just don't want to waste my shards on phase 1 in case I end up dying somehow. The music was really getting me. Dude, no way. Groal, you insolent brute. Who do you think you are? Trying to destroy me, Hornet, the grandest warrior of Falum. You shall never manage it. My blade is far too sharp. Oh my gosh, this might not be the strategy. You know what? Someone was like, oh yeah, this is a great idea. I think what I need to do is just try to beat it properly. I could do it. Yeah, but whoever said to do it that way was wrong. I disagree with them. Is a pro gamer, this Groal guy, he doesn't really know what he's doing. Reviewing his gameplay, I have to say, his Kirby-like ability, it's really a cheap knockoff, you know? It's not the real deal. You can't quite manage it the same way Kirby can. Like, he sucks you in, but then he doesn't even turn into you, and it's kind of like... It's kind of a sad, lame shadow of what could have been, you know? If he was a little more like, I don't know, creative in his ideas. Yeah, it's kind of a cheap move these little guys are using, jumping out of the water like this. In my professional opinion, it's really like, it's not really skill, it's more like a cheese strategy against me, the pro gamer. They wouldn't really be able to stand a chance if they weren't using this. So I guess I can't really fault them for it. But it is not a amount of skill that is getting them to this point. No. They are rather unskilled, in fact. Little useless bugs. They don't even have weapons, frankly. They just sort of spit out little goop out of their bile sacks or whatever they hold it in. We're gonna destroy them. And everyone you love. What is that from? I will destroy you and everyone. I can't remember what that quote is from. Oh, it's from The Amazing World of Gumball, I think. Rob. They're trying to give him a new, like, evil voice to make him into a real supervillain or whatever.
I will destroy you and everyone you love!
If we're still here at the 2-hour mark or something, I'm just gonna come back here later. I need some kind of... the reward for this better be pretty dang good. I hate this place. Imagine it's just like a frayed rosary string at the end of this. I would be so upset. This better unlock a whole new area or something. Close call. Close call. Don't get eaten. Self. What? Where'd he go? It's like, what was that? He just disappeared. He doesn't do it twice in a row, so I think we're safe to get on his head right after he does that. What are those things they live in? Are they shells of other bugs? It's kind of what they look like. And are these guys cannibals or what? Because remember, we were seeing all these bags of bodies all around. They eat them or do they do something else with them? I need the lore, man. While I was watching the other video, I think I did make a few connections while I was like editing it. Basically, my understanding is the reason these guys are mad at us, or not us specifically, but at Citadel Bugs, is because this place used to be like pristine waters, like not bad at all. And the Citadel Bugs came in and mucked it all up, and that's why it's like bile water and all acidic and disgusting. And it ruined these guys' initial home. That's the first part of it. I think that's the first part of why they're mad. But they also said their bodies are ours, their souls are ours. I don't understand that part yet. I don't know what they're talking about. It's like the, have you ever seen those YouTube channels where they make like traps and stuff and they like survive off of sticks? That's who these guys are. They're like survivalist YouTubers. And then phase 2 is where it gets a little difficult because he starts throwing like weird projectile, I don't even know, silk or something. I don't really understand what he does. He starts shooting beams of light at me. I guess, wait a minute though. So supposedly the Citadel is the reason that these guys are in this situation where they have like nasty water and stuff. How are these guys adapted to it? Like, how are they able to run around in the water with all this muck and grime and not have any issues? If that's what caused their demise. So maybe I'm wrong. And nobody's home in their town either. Maybe Groal is their monster. Maybe they don't actually like Groal the Great. Maybe they just feed him? Maybe he used to be not like this big, but because of all the maggots in the water, he's able to eat a ton and ton of food and get gigantic, like a goldfish. Maybe I should do, well, that's probably a bad idea. I don't even know if I can yet. I still don't know where to get the other ingredients for the great taste of Farloom. If I had all of them but the Courier's Rasher, I would go for it. But because I don't have which one am I missing still? Let me see. I know I'm missing a couple. I think 2. Oh, just the crust nut, wherever that is. So whenever we go find the crust nut, we can do that quest and finally upgrade our nail again. But I don't know where that is. Like, crust nut, nothing that I've seen so far has given me the like vibe of a crust nut. Like, it's too undescriptive for me to figure out where it's at. Like the pickled muck maggot, it's like, oh, obviously it's in the spot with all the muck maggots. And the mossberry stew, oh, obviously it's in Moss Home. Like that, it just matches. But nowhere is crusty, as far as I'm aware. Like, what is a crust nut? If I were a crust nut, where would I be hiding? Maybe somewhere like, probably not here. I feel like anything here is gonna be like damp as heck. It's not very crusty or crunchy or whatever. When I think of crust, I think of like dried out. Maybe this sand. Well, we kind of explored the whole sands area though, right? Or the blasted steppes. I don't know. Maybe we haven't found whatever area it's in yet, or it's behind this for some reason. If that was what was behind here, I would not mind. I would not be too bothered. Who does this guy think he is? If he's so great, why does he live in such an ugly town, huh? Yeah, I said it. He would just attack us on sight without giving any warnings or anything. Not like, hey, get out of our territory. They're just unfriendly bugs. It's like that. Do you know what it reminds me of, actually? It reminds me, have you ever heard of that island down in, where was it? It's some island like south of India or something, where the people have never had contact with the modern world, really. And there was like there's a picture of a Vietnam helicopter going over the top of them. And they're shooting a bow at it because they're just, like, they're not in touch with the modern age. So they're still like wearing, what are they called? Like loincloths and using bows and arrows. And some missionary went there at one point and he ended up getting killed by these guys. And he wasn't supposed to. Like they've cordoned off the island so people don't go there. I'm pretty sure it's because of diseases that people can get. Like the people on that island are not immunized against mainland diseases. So they could very easily die, like completely get wiped out if regular people go over there. I say regular people like they're not regular people. What I mean by that is like people who exist in society and are not isolated from the planet. I wish I could see the ground when I was up in the air like that. Okay, we'll land on that. There we go. Let's try Groal the Great. No. Nice. Okay, we're destroying him this time. I don't even think I've gotten hit yet. I could probably just hide in the corner and that thing can't hit me. A couple more times and he's gonna have his, what's it called? There it is. Yeah. Ouch. Let me heal. That's not what I wanted to do. What is it to heal? It's not E. What am I doing? It's R. I'm stupid. I'm like, oh, let me heal real quick and let me use this other ability that also takes all my silk. Shoot. Suck me in, Groal. Now. Should have stayed above him. Oh, I gotta get hit. One more hit. One more hit and I can heal. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. We are gonna do some cog flies though. Come at me. Okay, he's down again. He's down again. One more hit and I can heal. Get. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Crushing it. Suck me in, Groal. Don't do that. Use your Kirby powers, please. It's my only hope. My only safe attack point. Now. Yes! Finally! Oh, finally! Alright, what does it say about him? Get wrecked. Finally. You know, it's like when you're playing a game with somebody and you're just like, oh, just one more game, just one more game. And then as soon as you finally win, you're like, okay, I quit. I'm done. Ha, I won the last one, so I'm better than you. That kind of thing. It sort of feels like right now. But where's the note on him? There he is. Groal the Great. Chief and... Oh, he does have a mask too. It's just tiny compared to his head. Look at that. I never really realized. Chief and Chaplain of the Stilken, forever raging against the citadel that chokes their caves and sees them suffer. That makes sense. So I guess I was kind of spot on earlier in my assessment. This one's strength was much enhanced by stolen soul. They are not the first who tried to hoard it or mold it afterwards, or mold it towards such violent ends. So this is back. This is like the soul from Hollow Knight, which is something we haven't really experienced in this game yet. In Hollow Knight, people were able to like hoard soul and use it for magic abilities, and that's what he was doing with his those beams of light at the end of that. I think that's the first enemy we've encountered that uses soul instead of silk. Interesting. Okay, now what? Why is the door behind me still shut? No way. What is going on? I'm scared. Oh, a bench. Oh, a bench. I was like, why are things still moving? What's happening? That better have been the end of it. Okay. We can go inside of whatever that is. Let's start going inside of these places. Yikes. That bug get like... What happened to him? What are we taking? Seeker's soul. Oh, and he crumbles to dust. Dude. I wonder what that's even for. Seeker's soul. A cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long-deceased bug. Okay, so he was dead for a long time, but even after they killed him, they strung him up in the air to steal his soul out of his dead corpse. Yuck. And I guess they must have done that. That must be why they're collecting all of these. Their bodies are ours, their souls are ours. So they've done this to all the bugs that have in those bags to hoard up soul as like a weapon. It does look more civilized than Bile Water. Can I go this way? No, there's a gate there. Can I go up? What? No! No, 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 no. What? That scared me, dude. The vines in the air? Are they all like that, or is it just that one that's twitching? Oh, man. This area is gonna suck, isn't it? I gotta watch the foreground and the background. And it sucks it back up. Oh, that's disgusting. Can I kill it doing that? Probably not. If I had to guess. I don't know. I don't know how much health it has, but I don't think that's killing it. Maybe I'll find another one that's easier to get to. Where are we? Whoa! Oh, it's dark in here, man. It's dark in here. What is that? That is horrifying. No, 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 no. Monstrosity. How much health does it have? Oh, it's coming up out of the ground. What is this, like an extra boss in here? This seems like a regular enemy. It doesn't have any teeth either. Okay, what does it say? Holy crap, that's disgusting. That's horrifying, dude. I hope this place isn't full of these things. Suction creature surviving on the thick slime that coats its caves. Defeat 5 more. Oh man, look at that. That's disgusting. It's like moving around with little hairs coming out of its bottom. It's got eyes all over it, no teeth. Dude, the developers of this game know how to make a disgusting creature. They really do. Does it damage me just to touch it? No, it's like a... I can use it as like a travel mechanism, maybe. There we go. What does it say? A Barnack. It looks related to the other one. Why is everything in this place so gross looking? Toothy growth that lives on cave roofs, wraps wayward bugs with its long tongue and drags them up to be consumed. What's this? That's a bug up there getting digested by one of the things. Disgusting. What's this? Key of the Apostate. Hey, hey, hey. That's what we like to see. I need to go back to the slab now. I haven't even explored all the other spots where I need to double jump. I think there's one in the far fields somewhere. Okay, where are we now? Somewhere disgusting. What's in here? That's a big boy. Wait, this looks like the guy that said he was going to be our servant, doesn't it? Oh, there's a bench. Neat. What's the map look like? So whatever's up here is a new area. It's not part of Bilehaven or Bilewater. What are you? Spider, your stench is strange, yet similar. Your tension is smelt strong. Do I seem a threat to you? You're pretty big. You're pretty dang big. Your head is bigger than my whole body. This whole land keeps me cautious, tall one, and your claws look to have seen much sharp use. Yes, I kill gladly, but only to feed my shell and my brood to come. Your meat, much sustenance it could grant, but too hard to pry. Your long false claw would slash back swift. I would kill you if you tried to attack me right now. This person's name is Huntress. Interesting. Is it like Huntress Wizard from Adventure Time? Man, I'm so ready for the next season of Fiona and Cake, the spin-off from Adventure Time. Apparently Huntress Wizard is going to be one of the main characters. It's pretty good so far. I'm actually really surprised at how well they're doing at the remake. Or I guess not remake, spin-off. Typically spin-offs are like shameless cash grabs, but this one seems like it's got a lot of soul put into it. I think it's coming out in like 2 or 3 days. I'm excited. Hopefully it's good. Good, so you can sense my skill, as I yours. A truce, then, that we both shall live beyond our meeting. Anything else to say? You stay, spider? My brood needs meat, much. The organs of others. Or would you instead offer your own? You cannot have my organs. I'm sorry, I'm very attached. Give the shell's warm insides a sweet feast for my brood's birth meal. Brood feast, great. Another wish. I feel like these wishes get worse and worse. Like, why am I granting these? These seem like pretty bad wishes. Oh, and look at the ground in here. It's covered in other dead bugs. I will not offer my own organs, Hunter, though I may bring the meat of others slain. Good spider. Skewered, shredded, seared. Bring it all. Much will be needed, though to sate my brood, enough to sate my brood to come. Several of my tools can prepare the meats as you request. I've been fortunate to find so varied an arsenal within your lands. My brood has none long till hatching, spider. Do your duty swift, and you shall see reward for the slaughter. These guys are like snakes or something. Yeah, I wait the meat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what does the quest actually say? What do I have to do? Brood feast. Seared organ. Use tools to acquire organs of various types so huntress may feed her brood. Seared, shredded, and skewered. This person's greedy, man. They want everything. That last one looks like it's like a... have you ever seen those like hot dogs wrapped in bacon? It looks like the bacon wrapped around a hot dog. That's so many though. 35, 15, 10. That's like 60 bugs, organs. Maybe we can't go this way yet. Maybe we have to get this door from the other side somehow. There's still a lot of spots we have to explore with the double jump ability, so let's just do that. I don't like that we're gonna have to go back this way. I really hope we don't. All right, we got our little cutie here. We're gonna use him to get to... I can't even remember what I said. Farfields? A grand journey across the land. Do you have anything new to say here, lady? Let's just see while we're here. Oh, stray one. Do tell, how goes the journey? I ventured high, seen the citadel and its state. That place is long lost, generations lost. A gilded tomb drowned in silk. Dregs. Drowned in silk dregs, there we go. For its minions, so compelled in my capture, I now see clearly the source of their unity and their strange strength. They are husks, bound tight by one who waits at its crest. Ah, look at you, seeing right through the truth of it. Closer even than I dare to dig. But then you're clearly the countenance to be coping with such heady stuff. Now, best you be heading. You're clearly planning to stir up some serious trouble. I don't want to be close when it kicks off. Yeah, okay. Off on the far side of the Farloom, I chanced upon a bug starkly similar to yourself. That's true, the Swordmaster, right? From her home, her dress, and her skill. I'm guessing you share some relation? I met my sister, you did. In order, at least. Glad to hear she's still among the living. That's to hold true to the old ways of the pin she was. I sure ain't sharing many of those violent values no more. I'll warn ya, stray one. My sister might seem all cheer and charm, but buried beneath there's the soul of a killer. Yeah, okay. She's telling me to leave. I'll sit just to save. I'm surprised I didn't mention the fade, my double jump on my cloak. I thought that there might be some dialogue about that with this seamstress. Hey, look at my new cool thing that my cloak can do that you weren't able to provide for me. Haha. Nice. What's in here? Some explosives. I forgot those existed. Oh. Oh, come on. A cave-in? Really? Can't go up either, I don't think. I guess we're going down here. Whatever this is. Hopefully it doesn't stay caved in if we end up dying somehow. Okay. Getting back up seems like it might be a parkour task. What else is down here? We're going a really long ways down. And the wall, it looks like the wall is just covered in masks. Like, it's kind of freaky. Bunch of skulls or something. See that? Yeah, it's a little terrifying. What have we here? We're going a really long way down. I just don't want to hit spikes at the bottom. Yeah, I see those. Okay, last one. Okay, that's the whole floor. Great. That's not good. At least I have double jump. It could be worse. What are you? That's new. Ow, let me heal. It does a lot of damage. Dude. What is that thing? I swear, every time I go into one of these, it gives me new enemies that I've never seen before. Taking our sweet time. I feel like Mary Poppins. I'm just like, what's his name? From Guardians of the Galaxy. Yondu Udanta.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
And his arrow. Except it's a needle instead of an arrow. Nice. 2 of these guys. Come on. That's just unreasonable. Nice. Okay, okay, how many more? What do we have now? Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, we're going back up. Oh, the lava's coming up, I bet. That's not the right way. We need to go this way. Shoot! Shoot! Ah, if I had gone left, I should have gone left. That's stressful, man. The lava rising. That's the first time I've seen one of those in these games. That reminds me, so I used to have this game for the Game Boy. This was before I got a DS. I had a Game Boy. It was a Game Boy Advance, right? And I had this game that was like, I think it was like a SpongeBob the movie, the game. And one of the levels, instead of going up like this, I think it went down. And it was a wall of bones that was like you had to go through like this maze while a wall of bones chased you down. And on your way down into the maze, the bones would chase you down and it would just get faster and faster. And I struggled on that level so hard. And if you died, you had to start the whole game over. It didn't like give you any good checkpoints or anything. Once you lost, you lost. I finally beat it and I got to Shell City. I think it was like the next level area. And Shell City was even harder. Like if you stayed in the air without touching like water or something, you would dry up and die and lose. I don't even know if I ever beat that game. That was a long time ago. That was in like probably 3rd grade or something. Okay, here we go. Now the lava's gonna rise. Go, 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 go. Full speed. Full speed, full speed. We gotta go, we gotta go. No time. Oh, no time, no time, no time, no time, no time. We actually have help this time, though. Shoot. Okay, it takes 2. It's good to know. So we can get hit twice more this time instead of just once more. We have to go left here. We have to go left. This part's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, okay, okay. Up, 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 up. How do we get out? How do we get out? How do we get out? Okay. Oh. And we got a mask shard. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that was stressful. Look at me go. That looks breakable, but it's not, apparently. What about over here? Anything? Is that still lava down there if I jump down? How do I get out? Can I go this way? Oh, it just opened up. Great. Man, that was a race against time, I guess. 7 health. Look at us go. And there must be a way to get 8, because I know there's another mask shard in the in Mount Fae that we didn't get. Which means there must be, at the very minimum, 3 more other than that. I think there's one for sale at the Songclave spot, too. So we could get another, we could get halfway to the next one right now if we wanted to. Man, I'm so glad we're out of bile water. I never want to go back. Any other place I've complained about so far, I apologize. Because it is not as bad as bile water was. There's a little sign with some music. This is a double jump spot. Look at that. What is this, like the snitch bug heaven? What's going on in here? Are these guys gonna jump out and try to steal? Do I even have any rosaries? I don't think I do. 5? I'm not worried. Hey, it's Grindel! What is he, like the king of the snitch bugs? Look at him. Hoy then, what's a fancy prancy bug like you creeping into Grindel's cozy little nook for? Heard we had some nice stuff, did ya? Oh ho ho, all kinds of tasty goodies find their way here, that's for sure. I care little for how you procured your goods, thief. If you have something worth trading, I may part with my rosaries. Well, we never say no to a fair swap. Now take a look at what we got. Oh, we can buy from him. Dude, he's got a ton of stuff. Okay, Thief's Mark. Sign yourself as a snitch and scoop up more rosaries from your bested foes. Just watch it when you're snitching that you don't lose some of your own. What does that mean? Can I lose rosaries if I use this? Huh. Snitch pick. Basic tool of the job here. Throw your big needle and scratch shiny straight off your target's shell. So you can steal stuff from people. That sounds great. 740 though, jeez. He's got so much stuff. He's got a spool fragment. Psalm cylinder. You like this gleaming spinner I snitched from Big City Dell? There's a way to make it sing for ya, or so they says. Another crafting kit. And a rosary string. I don't have any money, but if I did, I would want a Thief's Mark. That sounds great. Is there anything else in here? Is that it? Let me just, sorry, I just need to, sorry, I'm just, don't mind me. I just need to check, you know? Sorry about all your lights. There we go. Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay, okay. Sketchy, sketchy. Get out of here. There's a mask shard, dude. No way. Awesome. Dude, this double jump is gonna really save my life here. Right here. What did I just break? Is that a wall? Can I break this? No, it's just stuff. Another memory locket. Lots of worms. Nobody likes worms. That's why it's an insult. What are you? What was that? A craglite? An infant form of a more formidable cragler. What is a cragler? Wait, have I killed a... Oh, this is the cragler. Oh, so another one's growing here? No, man. There's more of them. If left to grow, these young bugs will fight for dominance until only one remains. There can only be one! That's what I would do if I had clones. That's a joke. I probably wouldn't. If I had clones of myself... I don't know. I think we'd get along pretty well. I would get so rich so fast, I think. Could work like a million jobs. I could make a whole company all by myself. It would have to run like communism though, unfortunately, just so we all had the same stuff. Since we're all the same person, you know? Like, it would really suck if you were the same as somebody else, but you were doing worse than them. So there's like something wrong with you specifically. Alright, Wormways. What's in here? It's really dusty. I'm surprised this place isn't filled with sand. How'd these guys get in here? Ah, they're even in here, man. Even in the nest. Can't believe it. Not even our Weaver architecture can keep us safe from these stupid little worms. They dig through everything. They eat everything. They destroy everything. Okay. Oh, come on. Dude, this place is like, how do they crawl through the spikes like that, but when I hit them they die? Look at the background too. There's so many worms coming through here. They must be falling down from the blasted steps area. That has to be it. Like there's like caves in between there and here. What's this gonna do? Another one of these things. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. I will bind your strength to mine. How many of these are there anyway? These things are all over the place. Sharp dart. Pierce through enemies in a blur of blade and silk. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. What does it do? I don't want that one equipped, actually. I guess let's see what it does. We have silk. It's kind of like a dash. Do I take damage while I'm doing that? If it's an invincibility frame, I will be so happy. Oh yeah, also, I learned that when you play this in front of NPCs, I saw this on a YouTube short by accident. I was just scrolling through. If you play the needle in by an NPC, it'll, what's the word? They'll start singing. Like any actual NPC you can talk to will start singing. Which might help me figure out what their voices are supposed to sound like a little better. So I might start doing that if I meet a new NPC before I do their vocals. If you're watching here over on Twitch, drop a follow if you enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that, hit the bell. I'll be streaming this from noon to 4 Monday through Wednesday, and then noon to 2 on Thursdays. Time permitting. Yeah. I'll start at noon regardless. I might go longer or shorter. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.